Leave these little pretty girls alone, bro. They don't put their elbow in it. I'm gonna keep it 100. She a 9, she a 10. No, get you a 5 or a 6 who gonna put some elbow into it.
Rivah TV. What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I'm back again with another video. So I was actually sent this video of an interview or of a podcast episode from Paul Pierce, in which he was talking about women, beautiful women, and the kinds of women that men should go for. So I'm going to go ahead and press play, pause, play, then give you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinion on this entire conversation.
All you men who stand up men, who go out there and put your elbow into making a woman make sure she's straight and hard working and respectable, chest up, chin out men. And
so obviously he's currently talking to his target audience, right? So he's saying, you know, the men who are hardworking, who will do whatever it is to make sure that their woman is safe, protected, led, guided, like, you know, that are doing the most to put her in certain positions. You know, he's giving those men advice on the type of women that would align with a hard working, willing to do everything, put his best foot forward type of man.
You really on the grind and you really got ambition, man, leave these little pretty girls alone, bro. They don't put their elbow in it.
Now, here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. I think that there is this idea that if a woman is pretty, she is going to give you a headache. And I think we have to be honest about, one, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but also, two, the fact that it is not a one-size-fits-all situation, because I personally believe that what we should be looking at to telling, in telling a man how to tell the difference between what kind of woman is not based off of how, you know, quote-unquote good she's looking on Instagram.
I'm going to keep it 100. Over there looking at, oh, she bad. Oh, look at her Instagram. Oh, she a 9, she a 10. No, I'll get you a 5 or a 6 who gonna put some elbow into it and gonna be down for you on some 100. You know what I'm saying? They gonna look at you like, why he with her? Don't worry about why I'm with her.
This is my thing. I'm offering a little pushback, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of times, especially in the space that we are in right now, currently today, a lot of the women who are acting like, you know, they are the best thing since sliced bread are 5s and 6s. Okay? This is why I say I have to offer some pushback. The women who are not willing to put the elbow into it are not necessarily the most conventionally attractive.
I'm Allie, but I'm known for Alweezy. I'm 23 years old from Arizona, and I'm your certified bad.
Say your occupation one more time for us.
Just so my occupation is a certified bad.
Certified bad bitch or boss bitch?
Very much baddie vibes.
Baddie,
like
what?
full-time baddie, no breaks.
I'm just gonna keep it real with you. You know, a lot of the women who are putting on the facades, you know, the pounds of makeup, the going to the doctors and getting, you know, their bodies edited. The women who are using Facetune, the women who are, putting on pounds of extensions or the lashes or the nails or whatever. You know, when all these women are putting the additives on, they are believing that makes them a 10. So it's not even like we're in a space like how we were once before, where it was like, you know, like I'll just say like in the 90s, where you either had it or you didn't. You're either pretty or you're not. Like, you had to speak for yourself. There wasn't all these, extra additions that were, so accessible to everyone. And so you had to come with it. Either you were naturally, a certain level of pretty, or you were not. That's not the space that we're in. I'm going to be honest with you. You have some of these women who are not, and this is not me talking down about anybody. If you literally, there is a scale, right, of beauty. That's just being honest. You have these women who are maybe at the lower part of the totem pole on the scale, and you have men who will think that, oh, she's not all of that, or she's not what I'm used to. And those women sometimes are expecting as much, if not more, than the 9s and the 10s.
I came to the conclusion that social media have a lot of y'all women mindset. A lot of y'all women on social media, y'all going by what these celebrities, men giving they woman and stuff like that, and y'all want a man to do this and that and all this other stuff. When half of y'all never even had a rich man. Y'all don't even have friends that had a rich man. But y'all going by social media talking about y'all want this type of man and y'all never even experienced it. Y'all haven't even experienced rich man adjacent. I believe social media got y'all confused. How can you say if you're making $60,000 a year and you get with a man making $60,000 a year, how the hell you expect him to pay all the bills and take you on trips and do nice things? That is unrealistic.
I gotta be honest with you. You have some women who are 9s and 10s who don't even know that they are beautiful, stunning, and are willing to put their elbow into it. So I think that what you have to look at is the diagram of the woman who wants to get flown out, who wants to be the next IG baddie. I think that's what you have to look at to measure the type of woman that you would be entertaining. I'm just being honest. When you see some of these women, like I said, with the pounds and the loads, and I'm not even saying all across the board, but that's usually the sign that they are trying to mimic a certain lifestyle or a certain persona that they see online. That is the easiest way to tell. Okay? You don't see nan picture, not one or not any. You don't see nan picture of them in their, just who they are. Natural, how KS used to say, fresh face out the shower or even at the pool, or you don't see anything that looks like them in their element.
So what would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You can't use 7. Just your face. Just your face. Just this right here.
Whether it's no makeup or minimal makeup, you don't see that. I think those are the signs that you have to look for. Because in this day and age, in this space that we're in, like I said, it's very hard to talk about, go get your 5 and the 6s, because the 5s and the 6s is tripping. Okay, they really are. They have other women in their comment sections telling them that they're a 10 based off of what they have on.
Because she going to do everything you ain't doing. 100%. That's the new wave we should be on, fellas. Like, man, forget all that how you look when you with your arm around her. Nah, she ain't got no substance to her.
I definitely think that, substance it should be the thing that men are looking for. But men are visual creatures, right? And so I think that, again, it's going to take a proper vetting process, not looking at face value. But also, I think that when you get around this type of woman, or, you hear the way that she speaks and what she's speaking about, I think it's very easy, especially now, to decipher who's who. The first day, if they tripping on where you going to eat, if they tripping on how much money you spending, if they talking about all the things that they would want a man to pay for them or buy for them, you already know who you're dealing with. Because if a woman is into you and likes you, it don't matter where y'all going. Don't matter. As long as she's around you and spending time with you, it's not going to faze her. And what's so funny is a lot of these women who are putting pressure on these men who they think got it like that, or who they think got the bag, let them get with a man who they really like. They're not putting no pressure on him. He could sneak and link, call him in the middle of the night. They're going to show up and pull up.
I'll be laughing when I see guys say, women just want you for your money. And I also be laughing when I hear women say, I don't mess with broke men. Because I'm here to tell you, though, I got the most sex in my life when I ain't have $1 to my name.
But not for you who got the money. You got to wait. Oh, you got to think a certain way of me, because you're going to be funding both of their lifestyle. Like, it's crazy. A lot of people are in this superficial place right now. And so, in the vetting, you have to look past the superficial. Same with women. You can't look and see, oh, he got this kind of car, or, he's flashing this kind of watch on his social media. That don't mean nothing. Okay? That don't mean nothing. You turning down that nice young, nice man that work at the bank, thinking that you got all these, suitors in your DM on Instagram, and some of them look like they balling out of control and can come change your whole life. Whole time, that's not their reality. Just keeping it real. And so in, again, the dating and if you are wanting somebody serious, you have to attach yourself to somebody like-minded, just like yourself. And the only way to know that is definitely not going off of face value. You got to get in the field, sit with them, talk with them, and get to know what's in their brain. That's the only way you'll know. So I wouldn't discredit people who you believe are a 9 or a 10, and I wouldn't automatically qualify a woman that you think is a 5 or a 6. Because sometimes the 9 and the 10 be in there putting that elbow grease in. The whole time 5 and the 6 is thinking that she's above reproach. So that's just my opinion. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this entire situation. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.
Rivah TV.